Ken McBee, Senior Vice President of Driver Retention, started in 2008.
I'm Chris Russett. I'm a driver here at Swift. I started in 2004. I'm a million-mile driver with 1.5 million miles in the company.
Excellent.
I'm kind of excited about this. I've known Ken for almost since his inception, I think.
Yes, since 2008.
Yeah.
And it's been, I drove many years ago, but it's been 20 plus years since I've been in a truck. So even the technology and everything's changed. Automatics.
Oh, it's completely different.
I know I got in one for driver appreciation and went to move it, and it took me a few minutes to figure out how to put it in gear.
I noticed that when I was there.
So it's been a while, but I look forward to the experience.
Today we're going to pick up in Surprise, and then we're heading out to Redlands, California, and hopefully, barring any live load issues, we should be able to drop there at Home Depot, and then I think we're going to head over to the terminal and let Ken experience
Trooper Valley
real life.
Yes, I like it. So what do you expect from this?
I expect not to have to work for the next 2 days.
That's a good expectation.
I expect to just have to hold on to the wheel and keep it between the lines.
Just tell me what to do?
And say, all right, it's your turn.
All right.
See how much you remember after 20 years.
Okay. Well, I expect to get a good understanding of what a day in the life of the driver's like.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. It's going to be actual work, unlike what you do every day.
Oh my goodness. All right, good morning, back in Phoenix. Glad to be back in my hometown here. Overall, we just finished our ride along and wanted to wrap up and give some feedback on how it went. So let me give a little bit of a background on how I chose Chris as my ride along. Because we've seen some feedback, which is great, that we should take, hey, a new driver, an older driver, all this different feedback. So just a little bit of background on why I chose Chris. So I have known Chris for about 12 years. He worked for me out of the Denver terminal at one point. But the other reason is Chris is an experienced driver. Yes, I could have went with somebody that wasn't experienced, but I figured Chris was going to give me the best case scenario and then still give me all the feedback. The other big reason I chose you, Chris, is because you constantly give feedback and it's unedited. So that's one thing I would ask or tell anybody that's out there that is going to do a ride along, been part of a ride along, is give us the unedited version. This is really how it is, and this is the trials and tribulations that we go through when we're on the road. And we had some spirited conversations.
We did.
Right?
We did.
And we didn't agree on everything.
No, we did not.
All right, well, that's good. Whered we start?
So we started here in Phoenix.
Okay.
We went up to Surprise, picked up what was to be a live loaded trailer. We did live load. The customer I thought was
very friendly,
accommodating, very friendly, got us in and out of there in about 40 minutes.
Unlike some others, right?
Yeah. We then headed out. We stopped at Love's there in Buckeye for a few minutes.
Yep.
Got some fuel. Ken got a bag of snacks. I don't know what it cost him for that.
It was all healthy snacks. It was just almonds and stuff like that.
Okay, we'll go with that. And then we headed over to Redlands, California. Made a drop at Home Depot. Spent a little time looking for a trailer there.
And we looked for those.
We did.
In multiple lots.
In 2 different lots.
Yes.
And then we just decided that, okay, it's just time to go back. So we've headed over to the Harupa Valley Terminal where we spent the night Monday night.
It was a reminder. It's been 20 plus years since I've drove, but it was a reminder of it's not as simple as pulling over and using the bathroom wherever like I would in my vehicle. It's not, hey, parking is very important when you come in late at night, because we got in, what was it, 9, 10 o'clock at night? So a lot of the parking was taken. Where do you eat? You know, all these different things.
Where did you eat Monday night, Ken?
So I did. I ate in the truck. It was great.
And
This is what we get.
we have
Rockfish, tomatoes.
beans and tomatoes.
Looks delicious. Smells delicious.
Here's some salt and pepper for your tomatoes.
All right, cooking in the truck. Let's see, the most surprising thing for me on the ride along, I would say, I don't know that it was the combination of all the stuff we just talked about. It's been a while since I drove, yet it was as simple as, hey, I just need to use the restroom. Planning your trips around that. I was surprised at my sleeping arrangements. It was very comfortable over all the truck, but yet I didn't get a good night's sleep, so I understand too, it took a day for me to recover how I could be a more productive person if I got a better night's sleep. So there was a few things that were aha moments for me. I would tell you I have 2 pages of takeaways that I've already typed up. I'm sharing with leadership. We're currently working on those things. There's a slew of items, and we've asked that our terminal leaders and any of the corporate folks that go on these ride-along make sure that they include our department and also their leadership in the feedback, a written recap of what happened. So I've already done mine, and I can't wait to see everybody else's, and essentially we'll bring that together, and then we're just going to see how we make our company a better company. The last thing I would say is just thank you. I can't, and I appreciate it so much that you took me along. I know it slowed you down a little. You had to do things a little different. You had to give me a lot of instruction, but I appreciate you taking me through the experience. I think it really enlightened me. Even what I thought I knew, it reassured, or it even brought up some new things. I was so excited to see all of the new technology. Man, these trucks almost drive themselves anymore.
Pretty much do, yeah.
Right? So I think back to where splitting gears or shifting, or even back as far as when I first started, there's two shifters in the truck. You know, those days are over, and it's a lot easier, and there's a lot of driver comforts. Yet you got to know a lot about the technology with all the different Zonar and everything that's in there. So thank you for showing me all that.
I want to thank Ken for asking me. I felt privileged. We had an awesome time.
It's good.
He was right there. He wanted to know everything that was happening, why it was happening, you know, what's the next step in happening. And I wanted to say thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
And anybody out there that wants to go, I'm available, just let me know.
Yeah, and that's the one thing I would say too, is if you're interested in taking a driver leader, a terminal leader, a fleet leader, you know, any of those folks, please check in with your terminal leadership, and we'll make sure that we get you on the list, because we want you to give them that experience, and we want you to have them go through the trials and tribulations of being a driver. We appreciate what you do. Thank you.
Thank you.